Oklahoma's good, good ground. I'm going to build a home. I'm going to Oklahoma, no more to roam. I'm going to build a throne. I'm going to Oklahoma, where all the hills are steep, the valleys down below, where a man can stand at the edge of his land and still have a long way to go, to that certain girl awaiting by his table, so nice to come home to. Take my horse and mule. I'm going to Oklahoma, make my own rules. I'll take my newborn baby. I'm going to Oklahoma, room to play. It'll take most all the day. But I'm going to Oklahoma, where all the hills are steep, the valleys down below, where a man can stand at the edge of his land and still have a long way to go, to that certain girl waiting by his table, so nice to come home to. La 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 Going to Oklahoma, where all the hills are steep and the valleys down below, where a man can stand at the edge of his land and still have a long way to go.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me now? Oh my goodness, that is like the biggest nightmare. We had so many people in the room, and now we're gone. It's just me, you, and Jacques, Peter. Hello, Jacques. Good to see you. Welcome. Okay, we have 3 people now, so this is good. So we're just getting all rebooted, which is great. Peter, I don't know what this link is to be able to resend it, which I totally apologize. Which is crazy. So I'm just going to chat for a little bit before we start. Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. That was like the most bizarre thing I've ever experienced. Yes. Donnie, can you hear me? Can you hear me near you? Did you guys find it okay? Feel free to, if you want to post things on the Grace, either on my page, on Facebook, or whatever, just say, it's up, it's on. Yeah, this is crazy. And now it says there's only 2, but I know that Jacques and Peter and Don Draper are all in the room. So this is crazy. Well, hi, everybody. It is actually, I'm kind of excited because, talk about last minute stuff. Today, Bob Bryden came over to record. Oh, no. Is my George shirt dirty? Oh, well, probably not. You're back. Hi, Peter. Okay. Hence, now there's only 2. Jacques, are you gone? Anyway, if you can just pass on the word that we're back up. I'm just going to wait a few minutes till we get some people in the room because I really don't want people to miss this. It's just, it's been a lot of work to put together, and it's been so exciting to see all the artists do their thing, and awesome. Peter, thank you. You're a godsend. I'm going to ask Peter if he could as well. I think I had it in the other link. The Grace Notes Hamilton webpage is the address that you can go to, and there's a green, good Jacques, I'm glad you're not leaving. There's a green donate button, and that's what we're going to use to do the donations tonight through the tithe.ly program. But I wanted to get up as quickly as I could. Thank you, Don. Appreciate it. So how is everybody? That's like my biggest fear. I have never had that before. It was... I don't know what happened. I did a test earlier. John is in the house. Hello, John. I did a test, did the soundboard. Everything was sounding great. It was going through the system, and I did a quick song, and everything was great. I sat down, and then the computer froze, and then, and of course, Ecamm Live was upgraded today, so I don't know if that was the problem. And then the sound card didn't work. My lovely Universal Audio Apollo, which is what makes everything sound so good. Hey, Alan, you made it. Woohoo! Welcome, everybody. I just want to share with you, and I know that we've got lots of music to play tonight, but I wanted to recognize my friend, Mr. Bob Bryden, who was talking about last-minute things. That's what I was starting to talk about. He came over today to do his vocal for a song called Isn't It a Pity? And we had also some issues with some of the footage that I'd taken, but I'll explain that when we get to the thing. But today, his band, Christmas, is celebrating their 50th anniversary of their album called Heritage. And I just played for you a quick clip from that album, from Heritage. It was released the same day as All Things Must Pass, and it was actually released, they shared the same parent label, Capitol. Of course, it was on Apple, but Capitol basically distributed Apple in Canada and the US. So, you know, Bob Bryden had to face that on the day of his band's release, George has to put it All Things Must Pass. So, but you'll notice that these 2 albums here, right here, have something in common. They both are on the back cover of my album Round. So just so you know, if you've never heard this album, find it. It's probably best to find it on CD. I'm still looking for an original copy. This is a repress that came out a few years ago, thanks to Bob. And, well, no, actually, Bob didn't put it out. I think it was Italian, right? Anyway, I'm just going to take some time so we can, so there it is, Heritage, Christmas. And actually, I believe that's Bob right there. Oopsie daisies. Yep. So, oh no, actually, I think he's on the tank. I think he's on the tank. And then on the inside here we go. So, crazy, eh? 50 years old. Quite an achievement for anyone. So, actually, I'm going to leave this side up because that's kind of the fun side. It was said that Christmas really influenced Rush, and if you look at that cover, doesn't the pink remind you of something? Yeah, like Rush's first album. And Terry Brown, who was Rush's producer, actually engineered that record as well. So there you go. How is everyone doing? I'm just checking my phone here for messages. No guitar, yes guitar. Okay, good. Hello, brother. I'm glad you're all on. We have 5 people in the room. We're getting there, which is great. So I just want to say again, it was so fun to celebrate today with Bob, having him come and sing a song for tonight. So my introduction to the Beatles happened in 1973, and it happened through my sister Mary. And she had bought 2 albums. She had bought a red album called 1962 to 1966 and an album called Living in the Material World. And it seems that I didn't quite notice them. I wasn't really into records at that point. I liked records and had a record player and enjoyed it. It was fun, but you know, the passion wasn't there yet. And then I remember there was a movie for a Sunday afternoon on WKBW TV in Buffalo, Channel 7, Irv Weinstein, that's right. And they played Help, the movie Help, and I was totally transfixed and changed. And then I found Mary's albums and kind of confiscated them, and lack of a better term, basically she gave them to me. And I played those to death. In fact, I have those records still, and I have them framed because, they're unplayable because I played them over and over and over again. But George was my first introduction to solo Beatles. And his nature, his sound, his approach was what influenced me right off the bat. And being someone who does appreciate the spiritual life and the spiritual realm, his music resonated with me before I had my spiritual awakening. And so a lot of George's music has always impacted me. So when this anniversary was coming up and I was looking at the calendar and thinking, we're going to do it, and then COVID hit, I thought, oh no. So tonight, I'm so pleased that we have a bunch of our friends here tonight who have prepared videos. Some of us have prepared videos as well for tonight, and some nice treats for you to enjoy. Tonight, we're celebrating and raising money for something called Grace Notes Hamilton. It's an organization that I started through our church, Grace Works, and basically Grace Notes is a fundraising program for local musicians. And what we've been doing the past few years has been raising money so that we would find resources for our musicians so they could record their albums, put their albums on CD or vinyl, make a video, get their artwork done, get some mixing done, their mastering done. And basically we would have submissions taken, and then we would submit and give money out based on what we heard and what we found. And so I have to say, our last sort of kick at the can was our Grace Notes Summer Music Festival. And what we did was we paid every musician or every artist or every group that performed, we gave them an honorarium. And that was the end of our money. We spent it all and got it out there because we knew that the need was greatest during the summer because of COVID, and a lot of gigs have been canceled. So we wanted to help. So now we want to fill the can up. So that's what we're doing tonight. Tonight we're taking the music of the masters, and we are raising money so that new masters can be made. So I'm very happy about that, and glad you're here. All right. So that's enough of me rambling. I just wanted to say thank you for coming to explain what this is. Again, if you go to gracenoteshamilton.com, you will be able to, I said that right, Grace Notes Hamilton, right? Maybe, Peter, if you could put the link in the chat room, that would be great, or maybe you can't do the comment because you don't have access, right? I'm so thrown now because I'm on a different stream. Anyway, but I'm glad you're here. So it's going to be a mix tonight of me playing this stuff on my own, as well as our friends coming together and sharing this stuff. Before I start, came up with a really cool idea way too late. And that was, we had recorded The Great My Sweet Lord together, Chris Jamieson, Michael Scott, and myself. And I did the overdubs and whatnot of the other parts. And we really wanted to celebrate. And what I thought would be really cool is if we could actually have people submit in their versions of them singing along to the song. So the notice got out way too late. No one saw it. 2 people saw it. And one person responded, thank you. And another person did as well, but one person sent it. I'm holding on to it because here's the thing. George's anniversary of his passing is November 29th. So I'm going to put a call this weekend out for everyone to send in their submissions. I'm going to post a link of a Dropbox link that you can download the song. And the hope is you just listen to it, put on the headphones, record yourself with your phone or your tablet or your computer. Or if you have, great recording equipment at home, go nuts, go mental. And we would love to put that together and make a really cool film. And we're going to do that on his anniversary, and then we will post it maybe for my birthday, which is December 2nd, which is kind of cool. So tonight I'm going to play along to the track that we prepared, and I'll explain more of that when we get to that. But anyway, thank you for joining us. Miles, so good to see you. Hey, Jackie. The link did change. I could not go back to once you go on, I think you can't go back to the link. I couldn't anyway with this particular software. It was gone. It was like this. It was like it was saying the stream was done, and now we're doing something new. So thanks for everyone who's hanging in. Good to see you all. Sorry for the late start. I've never had that happen before. It just shut down, and then my sound card didn't work, and I reboot. I'm like, okay, great. It's like, oh, it's a silent concert. I like those. John Cage, 4 minutes 22 seconds. So we're all good. So I just want to start. And we're going to start the record because that's what we're here for. I'm a little thrown off my game, so I'm not... I was all excited. I was ready to just bling, first chord, and then didn't happen. So anyway. But isn't that how life goes? Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. All right, how's that sound? Does that sound good? I think that feels good. All right. So the great thing is you can sing along as loud as you want tonight because you're not going to bother anyone for those who are so self-conscious. But if you're out somewhere, maybe you're in your car, sing nice and loud because that's what music is for. Anyway, let's start the record. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been here. Let me into your heart. Let me know you. Let me show you. Let me roll it to you. All I have is yours. All you see is mine. And I'm glad to hold you in my arms. I'd have you anytime. Let me say it. Let me play it. Let me lay it on you. Let me know you. Let me show you. Let me grow upon you. All I have is yours. All you see is mine. And I'm glad to hold you in my arms. I'd have you anytime. Let me in here. I know I've been here. Let me into your heart. Sure could use your keyboard in this song, Miles. one more time. Lovely. What a great song. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Bill. Hello, Jacques and Alan. I'm just going to fix my headphones because, yeah. I'm, hello, Bob. I was just singing your praises earlier. You'll notice that there are two albums here. We have a 50th anniversary double shot. And we had heard Going to Oklahoma when we started and before we had to shut down and restart everything. I had a complete shutdown, complete computer meltdown. Everything I think is good, so we're just going to cross our fingers. I want to thank Amy King for, well, first of all, being Amy King, but she is the engineer, one of the great engineers and producers at Grant Avenue Studio, and good friend of ours. And I was talking about doing this show and said, you know, it'd be really great if we could come in and, you know, I could bring Michael Scott and Chris Jamieson, and we could be socially distanced, and in the studio you can do that with 3 people. And thank you, Brian. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. I hope you stay and enjoy. Kevin, good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. And so what we thought would be fun, because I could play the whole album myself, but then it gets boring because it's the same old guy, same old guitar, same old loopers. You know, you want to hear different voices, right? And I certainly wanted to play with my friends Ian. And I have to say, a week ago Thursday, we got into the studio and Chris, Michael, and I laid down some tracks. We had a great time. What time I didn't enjoy was trying to make the videos. And I had a terrible time. So tonight, we did 3 songs at Grant. 2 of them have videos. One, unfortunately, Chris, I apologize, Mr. Jamieson, in the footage for Isn't It a Pity, there's very little of you there. And because the card didn't record it. So anyway, things you're learning as you go. I'm a musician, you know, this video thing is all new to me. So anyway, I pride myself in to make sure everything sounds okay. So, but anyway, so we've done, Chris, Michael, and I have done 3 songs. And the first one tonight is actually going to be just the backing tracks. And I never do this. I never play the backing tracks. But we spent a lot of time working on them. And then I did some overdubbing at home and preparing stuff. And so I just thought, I'm going to do the vocal live and the guitar live. And I want to invite all of you. It's George's anniversary on the 29th. He will have left this earth, so long ago it seems. And I would love for you to send in you recording yourself to this backing track and singing along with your phone or your iPad or your computer. And what I'll do is I'll put a link up on my Facebook page and all the different media so you can get it. Download that link and send it to me. And then over the course of this weekend, I'll sort of put it together. And then by my birthday, which is December 2nd, I'm going to put it up here on the Grace Notes channel. And I'll also put it up on my YouTube channel as well. So anyway, so this was recorded at Grant Avenue, the backings, and all the other guitars and vocals and things were done here at Cloverhill. But Michael, Chris, and I recorded the backing tracks live. Amy thankfully sent some backing vocals, so you'll hear her in the background. And yeah, so that's kind of exciting. So, folks, join me in singing this song. I guess I got to get a cape on for this one, don't I? I do. All right. I'm almost getting there, folks. I'm almost back to normal. All right, here we go. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Here's my list. Sweet Lord, my Lord, my Lord, I really want to see you, really want to be with you, really want to see you, Lord. Lord, but it takes so long, my Lord, my sweet Lord, my Lord, my Lord. I really want to know you, really want to go with you, really want to show you love, but it takes so long, my Lord, my sweet Lord, my Lord, my sweet Lord. I really want to see you, really want to see you, really want to see you, Lord, really want to see you, Lord, but it takes so long, my Lord, my sweet Lord, my Lord, my sweet Lord. Now I really want to see you, really want to be with you, really want to show you, Lord, that it won't take long, my Lord, my sweet Lord, my Lord, my sweet Lord. Here we go. Thanks, everybody. Weren't they great? Oh, we had so much fun recording that and preparing it. So thank you, Michael and Chris. Sounded pretty good, eh? I have to tell you, as a guitar player, I'm not a great slide player. For some reason, I'm just not, the accuracy's not there. But when I play, I kind of like to play sustain and long-held notes and pretend I'm playing slide, but I'm using my fingers. So hallelujah, hallelujah. They're so lovely. All right. Thank you, folks, for joining us tonight. We're raising money for Grace Notes Hamilton, and you can see that's what we're doing. And so I hope that you hit the link. Go to gracenoteshamilton.com and then check out the donate button, the green donate button, and we're going to hopefully invite people to get some projects done over COVID, which is a good thing. I'm just checking my old messages here just because it's been crazy with all this system down. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Chris. Cheers, brother. Okay, I think we're all good. So, all right. This is a test for the emergency broadcast system. The FCC and people in your area have... Yeah, anyway, sorry. Yeah, okay. That's just the kind of day it's been. We'll do it again.
if I keep myself free. Oh, oh, oh. I don't need no oh,
Thank you, everyone. That song, Wah Wah, was written when George had left the Beatles back in 1969 during the Let It Be sessions. And he just came up with this amazing song. And it's if you look at it, you can really see the angst. And when he did it live, of course, at Bangladesh, he had a wah-wah pedal. I wasn't as, I guess I wasn't as courageous to use mine. I thought I'm already using my feet enough, so, which is good. Wah-wah. Wah-wah, baby, wah-wah. All right, so, we're going to change gears slightly, if we could. Taking the headphones off for just a second. This is... oh, what a day. This is the time where I get a chance to say hello to everybody and just checking in. Yeah, he had a horn section too. Yeah. Which, let's be honest, sounded amazing, didn't it? Thanks, Brian. I'm so glad you folks have come. And again, if you've never been to the Grace Notes Hamilton page, I want you to like it and subscribe to it. For those of you who are musicians, which some of you are, we're doing this for you. And, well, I'm doing it for me too, and for us. But we're doing it to raise, I'm not doing it for me to raise money because I'm not getting money from this. But we're trying to raise money so that original projects can happen in Hamilton. And that's our goal. You know, our musicians are really feeling the hit now with COVID. And for me, I had my Tuesday night gig back, and of course it was taken away like that. Because, 10 people in a restaurant, a restaurant can't make money paying a musician and feeding 10 people for an hour and a half. So it's really hard. So I'm pleased with everyone who's keeping up with the proper channels and doing the right things. Proud of you. That's what we need to do. So tonight, actually, All Things Must Pass is interesting in the fact that it has the same song recorded twice. So for those of us who like to do tributes, it becomes a bit of a challenge because you do the same song twice. Well, no, but tonight I'm going to take just a different take on this one, slightly different. It's still the same song. This was the B-side. I believe, of My Sweet Lord, wasn't it, folks? I think this was the B-side. You're going to hear the song later on today in a very powerful version. But for now, I think George would be honored. He loved this instrument. And I know I'm using a pick, so I'm sorry, George. It's just, old habits die hard, So here we go. That's on. Here we go. 3, 4. Isn't it a pity? Now isn't it a shame how we break each other's hearts and cause each other pain? How we take each other's love without thinking anymore, forgetting to give back. Isn't it a pity?
Some things take so long. But how do I explain? There are too many people. Can't see we're all the same. And because of all their tears, their eyes can't hope to see the beauty that surrounds them. Isn't it a pity? Isn't it a pity?
Thank you, folks. Thank you very much. Thanks, Uke. I was saying to my friend Jackie, I think I'm going to save up for a better uke in the new year. So when I get to higher notes, the intonation's not so good. But she's a good girl. How are you folks doing? It's really good to see you. Thank you for joining us. We're so glad you've joined us. Look at that. Incredible numbers here. Thank you, folks. Thank you for joining us. It is the 50th anniversary of this great record over here, All Things Must Pass. It's also the 50th anniversary of Christmas's Heritage album, released on the same and distributed by the same label, Capitol. One on Daffodil and one on Apple. So interesting. Nature. All on one music stand. How can you go wrong? Well, you can't really. All right. Well, now I want to send you to, and again, this is new for me, compiling videos and different things. This was the song that started side 2 of the record, and this one is with myself, Michael Scott, and Chris Jamieson at Grant Avenue, with thanks to Amy King for engineering and taking care of us, and to Windsor the dog, of course, who was always very helpful. Anyway, folks, this is one of my favorite songs. This is my version, taken loosely from my version on Blue Suburban Skies. This is the great song, What Is Life? I hope you enjoy it. Hey, Tina, how are you? Hey, hello, Elizabeth, thumbs up. Ron, sorry, I'm missing people. Brian, Ron, Kevin, good to see you. Jacques, I know these words are incredible. You know, what a beautiful song. Sorry. Good to see you, Tina. Here we go. What is life? Enjoy. Jenny was a babysitter.
Say, but my love is there for you any time of day. It's not love that you need, then I'll try my best to make everything succeed. Tell me, what is my life without your love? Tell me, who am I without you by my side? What I know I can do, if I give my love now to everyone like you. If it's the love that you need, then I'll try my best to make everything succeed. Tell me, what is my life without your love? Tell me, who am I without you by my side? Oh, tell me, what is my life without your love? Tell me, who am I without you by my side? What I feel, I can't say, but my love is there for you any time of day. If it's not love that you need, then I'll try my best to make everything succeed. Tell me, what is my life without your love? Tell me, who am I without you by my side? Oh, tell me, what is my life without your love? Tell me, who am I without you by my side? Oh, tell me, what is my life without your love? Tell me, who am I without you by my side? Oh, tell me, what is my life without your love? Tell me, who am I without you by my side?
Wasn't that fun? Thank you for saying it had great sound. I really appreciate it. I've sort of spent a lot of time, mixed it here at home, but honestly, the drums, don't they sound great? That's Amy King for you. And of course, it all, it's all about the person playing the kit too. And I tell you, Michael sounds great. And of course, Chris Jamieson, monster player, and he sounds great too. So, it was funny. We had fun recording, but I had such problems with the cameras that we had. They weren't saving to their memory cards. And for some reason, it was just like, so the footage was sort of, I had to piecemeal everything. It took a long time. So, but glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, that's kind of like Blue Suburban Skies on on adrenaline, you know. So that I was really happy with it and happy with the boys doing it, and yeah. So, but yeah, and try some different guitar lines. So you know, just trying out some new things, right? It's an old song, but you know, yeah. Anyway, glad you enjoyed it. So I'm excited because now I get to invite some other friends to join us tonight for the celebration of this party, woo! And by the way, Debbie, I think you should pull out the sticks and play them as hard as you want and make as much noise as you want. That's kind of important, you know. You want to rock and roll, you know. And the neighbors, they're gonna love it. And if they don't, they're just misguided. They'll love it in time. You just have to get used to it, you know. Anyway, good to see you all. Thanks so much. Again, if you're new to the page, feel free to like it, subscribe to it so we can keep up. And I know we've only had one other video, but we're trying to improve that. And if you're interested in getting involved in Grace Notes and helping out and trying to, you know, get things going, I'd love to get sort of a committee together of musicians who would like to do that. So, hey, here you go. Speaking of musicians, I have friends from Dundas who are always so good to me, and they are so much fun to play with, and I miss that I can't play with them on a Tuesday night at open mic. But for now, I can see them on video and see them doing songs. This album was significant in that for George Harrison that he wrote with the great Bob Dylan. The first song that I played tonight, I'd Have You Anytime, was a co-George and Bob composition. This next one, though, is a complete Bob Dylan song. Here's a little tie-in for today. George Harrison adored Bob Dylan. He adored his writing and loved his songwriting. The other person that also loved his writing was Jimi Hendrix, who would be celebrating a birthday today if he were with us. So, interesting, huh? November 27th. All Things Must Pass. Heritage. Jimi Hendrix. Connections, Bob Dylan? I think so. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the No Diddleys with our friend Adam Ostrosser. Enjoy. I wish I could play drums to this, but there you go. Maybe next time. Here we go.
Talk.
Good afternoon. This is the No Diddleys appearing on behalf of Chris's tribute for George concert for 2020. So thanks very much, Chris, for the opportunity to play a tune for you. So we're going to do a tune which wasn't written by George, but by his good mate, Bob Dylan. But George kind of made it his own. So here's our version for you. Hope you like it. And also featuring the wonderful Mr. the one and only super musician, singer-songwriter Adam Ostrosser.
And celebrating Mr. Harrison's All Things Must Pass
All Things
album.
Must Pass album, of
Yes.
course. And thank you again to Donna for filming our soiree. Okay.
Okay.
Not too fast, Roy. If not for you, babe, I couldn't find the door. I couldn't even see the floor. I'd be sad and blue if not for you. If not for you, babe, the night would keep me wide awake. The day would surely have to break. It would not be new if not for you. If not for you, my sky would fall. Rain would gather too. Without your love, I'd be nowhere at all. I'd be lost if not for you. If not for you, the winter would hold no spring. I couldn't hear a robin sing, wouldn't have a clue If not for you, my star would fall. Rain would gather too. Without your love, I'd be nowhere at all. I'd be lost if not for you. If not for you, winter would hold no spring. I couldn't hear a robin sing. Wouldn't have a clue. If not for you. If not for you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, George.
All right.
Thank you, Roy. Thank you, Duncan. And thank you, Adam. That was so much fun. What a great song. I mean, George wasn't the only guy who loved Bob Dylan, but certainly each of the Beatles loved Bob. But George had a certain affinity for him, and of course became good friends. And of course, with the friendship developed, they also worked together. And of course, we all remember that with the Traveling Wilburys. So kind of exciting. So thank you, No Diddleys, for that. That was a lot of fun. This is one of those. This next song is a really beautiful song. And it's I think as time goes on, this particular song gets to be more beautiful. So anyway, this is called Behind That Locked Door. Why are you still crying? Your pain is now through. Please forget those teardrops. Let me take them from you. The love you are blessed with, this world's waiting for. So let out your heart, please, please, from behind that locked door. Start smiling. What else else should we do with only this short time? I'm gonna be here with you, and the tales you have taught me from the things that you saw makes me want out your heart. Please, please, from behind that locked door. And if ever my love goes, if I'm rich or I'm poor, please let out my heart. Please, please, from behind that locked door. From behind that locked door. Yes. Yes. Yep, for sure. Yep, Kevin, you're totally right. You have to remember that, George has spent some time with Dylan at Woodstock and the band. And then he went back to the Winter of His Discontent with the Beatles doing Get Back, which was eventually became Let It Be. And you can see why he left, because he was doing such amazing things and wrote such beautiful songs that got, glossed over. But lucky for us, because now we can enjoy them. So, which is really good. When I was a kid, I started to, in my big old basement in Grimsby, we'd have band practices at my house because the basement was big. And had a drum kit for the longest time until someone absconded with it. My old Sparkle Stewart kit. Martin Haler, if you're out there, I want my drum kit back. Or Chris Wilkins, whoever's got it, I want it back. I started to do things and experiment with recording, but all I had were cassette decks. So what I would do is I'd take one cassette deck and record stuff on one deck. I'd use a mixer, play it through the mixer, and then record it onto a second deck and sort of back and forth. It was called ping-ponging back then. And I would do multi-tracks and do these things. And I guess it was the March break of my grade 13 year, I spent time in my basement writing some songs and recording them. And I did a version of this next song there. And my friend John Revel played sax on it, who sadly John is no longer with us. So I want to dedicate this to John Revel and the fun we had back in those days when he came down to Muchland Studios. I called it Muchland because it seemed like Muchland back then because the basement seemed so big. I'm sure if I went to the house now in Grimsby, I'd think it was really small, but back then I thought it was gigantic. It's certainly bigger than this basement still, but anyway. Yeah. Don't touch this yet. Yeah, grounding issues. See, Don Draper was in Muchland. He spent a lot of time with me there, so he knows. Anyway, so this one goes out to John Revel and to all my friends from Grimsby. And, of course, always to my brothers. Here we go. sitting in the chair. I can feel you here, looking like I don't care, but I do, I do. Someone be looking at me. While occupy my mind, I can feel you here. Love to us is so well timed, and I do, wasting away these moments so heavenly. Should someone be looking at me? Let it down, let it down, let your hair hang all around me. Let it down, let it all hang down. Let your love flow and astound me. Let's keep going. Let it down, let it down. Oh. Let it down, let it down. Oh. Let it down, let it down. Let it down, let it down. As you look so sweet and divine, I can feel you here. I see your eyes are busy kissing mine, and I do, wondering what it is expected to see. Should someone be looking at me? Let it down, let it down. Let your hair hang all around me. Let it down, let it down. Let your love go and astound me. Let it down, let it down. Let it down, let it down. Let it down, let it down. Thanks, everybody. Thank you very much. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. How's everyone doing out there? Woohoo! We're doing all right. We're doing all right. What a great song. What a great song. Still means a lot to me, and yeah. Hey, Miss Amy King. How are you, girl? Oh, man, it is. Now, if you listen to the original, I've taken some liberties in terms of tempo. But you know me and tempo. I like to race. I like to race. Ding. So, folks, I want you to say thank you to Amy for all the great stuff she did. They've already actually heard My Sweet Lord and What Is Life already. And it sounded phenomenal. So, again, Amy, thank you for blessing us. Thank you again to Bob and to Grant Avenue for allowing us the time and to supporting Grace Notes. We appreciate it. We know that it helps all of us because musicians are in the same boat. And I have to say, folks, musicians, if you're looking for work, we're all looking for work. If you're looking for a place to record, Grant is the best place to go because Amy is the best. She's fast. She moves fast. Most times she's waiting for the musician, and that's the truth. And you heard tonight the quality of the results. So anyway, but pleasure. Looking forward to doing some more bartering of services. I owe you those chug chugs. I promise they're coming. So I've just been kind of busy. This next song is also on my Blue Suburban Skies album. When I did it back in 2000, I was sort of having a bit of a life challenge. A little bit of a challenge, like just a life struggle, midlife crisis, the whole bit. Straying a little bit. And what I felt was what I needed to do was get back to my roots. So that summer, I was a high school teacher, for those who don't know, and taught music. And when I took that summer, and every Friday my daughter would go into daycare. So every Friday I'd head up into my studio, which is now my bedroom now, and record, and it was like, I'd usually get maybe a song or two songs sort of laid down, and it was all Beatles stuff. And it was for me I wanted to write music again, but I was kind of at one of those creative standstills, and so I used that time to just get back to myself and to the things that I loved and the music that I loved and meant something to me. So I went through a list of what Beatles songs would you actually do over. And obviously I would never cover Hey Jude or Let It Be or, no thanks. But I would do songs that were kind of off the beaten path. And this next song but it's such a great song. And it's, it also spoke to me lyrically at that time in my life. And it's a very powerful song. This is called Run of the Mill. We're just going to assume we're in tune. Choice when to and not to raise their voices. It's you that decides which way you will turn, while feeling that our love's not your concern. It's you that decides. No one around you will carry the blame for you. Today and throw it all away tomorrow when you rise. Another day for you to realize me. Oh, set me down again as the days stand up on end. that decides. Amen. Everyone has choice when to and not to raise their voices. It's you that decides. Those were powerful words to me back in 2000, 2001. And I'd lived with them since I was a kid. I remember getting All Things Must Pass over Christmas. Many, I can't remember the year, but that's my original copy right there, over there sitting on the rack. And this one is the reissued version, which doesn't sound as good, but it's, it's cute. I don't think coloring is ever a good thing. Just saying. And I remember, I kind of see this album, and it fits within a Christmas theme for me. I think of it as a winter record. You know how, you think of the palette of people's, clothing, and some people are fall and winter. Well, there are records that are fall, winter, spring, and summer albums, and for me, this is definitely a winter album. But anyway, that song means so much to me. So I have to say, I love when you bump into people and you're blessed by connecting with them. As most of you know, I lead worship at a church called Graceworks, which is part of Grace Notes, or Grace Notes is a part of Graceworks. They encourage me to do these things, to encourage our musicians, which is so great. And we're at the Cotton Factory leading worship there. We're not having people attend yet, but we're there. And so our teams are getting together, and we're streaming, doing a live stream like we are right now. And as I'm packing up, I see my friend Mark Foley come out. I'm like, hey, Mark, how are you? I'm good. And then my friend Dave Rave comes around. I go, hey, Dave, how are you? Good, how are you? For those of you who remember the John Lennon show, I think we showed you a clip of Dave doing Don't Let Me Down, which was such a beautiful version, just a killer version. Just loved it. And the band was tight. And my big favorite memory of that is watching Dave respond to the backing singers going, he didn't expect them to have it on, but they were prepared and ready to go, which is so great. Anyway, so I bumped into Dave, and I we haven't done a Beatles show since 2009 together, and I thought, and he loves the Beatles, of course. Who doesn't? So I said, I was talking to Dave about it, and then I think Mark was like, well, we've got Beware of Darkness in the can. I'm like, oh, okay, well, great. And so I'm really happy that Dave has given us the okay to play this on tonight's show, which is great. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Mark. And you're also going to see some other musicians there who are listed at the end, which is wonderful. I want to thank them as well. Guitar player is a fun guy. Mark sounds great. Anyway, we're moving on to the second album. This is side 3. This is the beginning of side 3. And this is Dave Rave. This is Beware of Darkness.
Watch out now, take care, beware of falling swinging, dropping all around you. The pain it often mingle in your fingertips. Watch out now, take care, beware of thoughts that linger, winding up inside your head. The hopelessness around you in the dead of night. Beware of sadness, it can hit you, it can hurt you.
Watch out now, take care, beware of some shoe shufflers. Dancing down the sidewalk as each unconscious sufferer wanders aimlessly. Beware of Maya. Watch out now, take care, beware of greedy leaders. They take you where you should not go, while weeping Atlas cedar, they just wanna grow. Beware of darkness.
Thank you, Mark, Matt, Suzanne, and James. That was lovely. And that song is so fitting right now, isn't it? It's so fitting right now. Watch out now, take care, beware of folk, greedy leaders. I mean, it's all there, right? Fantastic. Oh, wasn't it though, Amy? Yeah, it was a happy bumping into Dave that I was able to share this with you all. And it is on Mark's page, Mark McCarron's YouTube page. So you can go back and watch it anytime you like. Thank you, team, for that. Thanks for letting us use it. Wonderful. I miss playing with human beings. I so loved last Thursday playing with my friends at Grant Avenue. It just was great. Anyway, speaking of friends, this is another friend of mine who, I know, cello, just, yep, perfect. Perfect for that song, actually. This next song, I love this song and I was looking forward to playing it, but then I gave it away to a good mate of mine because he deserves it. And he's not in the barn tonight, but he's somewhere else. Folks, this is Color Film, also known as Matthew DeZuta. Ladies and gentlemen, Apple Scruffs. Oh, and what are Apple Scruffs? Apple Scruffs were the girls that would hang around the Apple building on Savile Row, sort of waiting for a glimpse of the Beatles. So that's Apple Scruffs were actually real people. So here we go. Matthew DeZuta, Color Film. Here we go.
Apple Scruffs.
Now I've watched you sitting there, seen the passers-by all stare like you have no place to go. But there's so much they don't know about Apple Scruffs. You've been stood around for years, seen my smiles and touched my tears. Now it's been a long, long time, but you've been on my mind now, Apple Scruffs. Apple Scruffs, Apple Scruffs. How I love you, how I love you. walking through the rain, through the pleasures and the pain. On the step outside you stand, with your flowers in your hand, now apple scruffs. Now the years that come and go, but our love must surely show that beyond all time and space, we're together now, face to face, now apple scruffs. Apple scruffs, apple scruffs, how I love you, how I love you.
Thanks, Matthew. That was lovely. Very nice. Here's the next song on that lovely record. Me too. Across the floor, through the hall and out the door, through the fountain of perpetual mirth. Let it roll for all it's worth. Bodies in the maze. See the Lord and all the mouths he feeds. Let it roll among the weeds. Let it roll. Ye long walks of cooling shades. Through ye woods here may rest a while. Handkerchiefs to match your tie. Let it roll. So Frankie crisp. So Frankie crisp. So Frankie crisp. So Frankie crisp. Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. So let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. So let it roll. Fools' illusions everywhere. Joan and Molly sweep the stairs. Eyes are shining full of inner light. Let it roll into the night. Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. So let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. So let it roll. So let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. So let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. So let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. So let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. So let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. So let it roll. Thank you very much. For years, I always wanted to play this next song in any George Harrison tribute. 2019, we almost did it. I remember the rehearsal. It was abysmal. Not even I could get my part together. And I just thought, this is just ridiculous. So, there you go. But for tonight, I decided I wanted to do a little bit something different. So I hope you'll let me indulge myself. I feel like that scene in Notting Hill when the teachers say, you know, please forgive us for what we're about to do. Please forgive me for what I'm about to do. But here we go. Hope you enjoy it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't need no love bed. You don't need no bedpan. You don't need a horoscope or a microscope to see the message you're in. If you open up your heart, know what I mean? We've been polluted so long. Now here's a way for you to get clean. By chance in the names of the Lord, and you'll be free. The Lord is waiting on you all
open up your heart, you'll see he's right there. Always was and will be. He will relieve you of your cares. By chance in the names of the Lord, and you'll be free. The Lord is waiting on you all to awaken and see. Chant in the names of the Lord and you'll be free. The Lord is waiting on you all to awaken and see. You don't need no church house. You don't need no temple. You don't need no rosary beads or them books to read to see that you are falling. If you open up your heart, know what I mean? Kept down so long, someone's thinking that we're all green. While Copenhagen owns 51% of General Motors, the stock exchange is the only thing he's qualified to quote us. The Lord is waiting on you all to awaken and see. By chance in the names of the Lord and you'll be free.
For those who have been waiting for it for about 20 years, it's going to happen. Over the course of COVID, I've had a bit of a creative stretch, and I've been writing lots of new material, which I'm also working on that. But I've also been inspired to look at all of the great unknown tracks of the Beatles. And I know, isn't that crazy? Phil Spector said to George Harrison, if you change the words in that song, you'd have a #1 hit. And George's take was a bit heavier, like it was kind of a rockier tune. And initially I started with the layered acoustics and I thought, and then I'll add the electrics. And then I went, oh, no, actually I kind of like it without the electrics and having the acoustic do its thing. And I just thought, you know what, I'm not going to add any electrics. Even though I was tempted to, I thought, no, it doesn't need it. This is like, it's fun. And it's just, you know, yeah. So thanks for indulging me. And I finally have a video, and yes, that's going to be on the next Blue Suburban Skies. Technically, it's called Mark II. That's the working title. We'll probably come up with something better, but might call it The Void. That was the working title for tomorrow. Never knows. I don't know. Which would be a tribute to COVID-19, you know. Anyway, how you doing? How's everyone doing? Everyone enjoying themselves? You having a good time? Yeah. I am too, actually. I do need this. This is music that I love, but I love to celebrate these anniversaries. I'm an anniversary guy, you know. But I'm really glad you've come tonight and stayed with us. Really happy you did. That'll work. Okay. This is Thank you, Douglas. See, I know that Douglas would appreciate the video work because he's a video man. Thank you, Ron. Hey, Ron, good to see you. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Peter. Hey, thanks, Kevin, for the thumbs up. Thanks. I know it's just like, but you know what? I started filming it and I sat down like this and I'm like, I got to get up and just sort of move because it's just a happy vibe. So. Well, we don't know, Bob. That the original lyric goes, the Pope owns 51% of General Motors. The stock exchange is the only thing he's qualified to quote us. And you know, I kind of like the Pope right now, so I think he's got his head on right, his heart, his spirit is there. But someone like Kenneth Copeland and televangelists who decide that making money and buying big planes is part of their, like they need that because that's part of their ministry. I have a rough time with that. So, and I have a rough time with, I have a rough time. So, the Lord is awaiting on you all to awaken and see. Me too. He's awaiting for me to awaken. I'm getting there. Anyway, thanks, Amy. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming around. And thanks again for the support. We appreciate it. So, nice. Glad you're keeping it nice and loud, Debbie. Woohoo! I mean, it's Friday night. How perfect is the 50th anniversary ending up on a Friday night? It's party time. So wonderful. Hey, Douglas, how are you, my man? So good to see you. I miss you too. I miss playing with you. Miss seeing you even at the studio too. And yeah, hoping to see you soon. Yes. Kevin, I don't know. I'll share this as well. And maybe, Kevin, you can put a link down. But Donnie Harrison, George's son, has been doing a lot of work. And George never loved the heavy Phil Spector treatment that was done on All Things Must Pass. He was not a big fan. And I always thought, and this is a musician thing, I thought that all the echo and stuff was printed to tape. And I think maybe it was still, but they've been able to strip off some of the layers of echo. And speaking of echo, it's appropriate to have it on for tonight. However, so I don't know if they're using different sort of software programs or algorithm type stuff to be able to change room sounds, which they're starting to get really good at. But they've released, it wasn't My Sweet Lord. It was, oh my gosh, Kevin, what was the track they reissued? Can you? I can't remember now. Was it What Is Life? I honestly can't. I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, write it down, Kevin. Let us know. But if you can find a link for us and put it in, I had to listen to it. I had to listen to it the other night. Actually, it came out. It was supposed to come out today, and I heard it last night, which was quite good. So, well, Debbie, that's a good thing too. That's a very good thing. I'd have a glass of wine, but then I'd be asleep because I haven't, as you can probably imagine, I haven't been sleeping because that's how things go. You get excited and all stuff. It was All Things Must Pass. It was the title track. Thank you. Thanks, Kevin. And it sounded really good. So I just would love to go in the studio and hear those multi-tracks. That would be the biggest gift, to go into Abbey Road or go to Friar Park and hear that. So, it's on iTunes. Yeah, someone sent it to me, so I forget who. Alan, thank you so much. Again, we're raising money for Grace Notes, and Grace Notes is a division through Graceworks Baptist Church. And so the donation that you get through is through tithe.ly. Unfortunately, we cannot give tax receipts, I was told by our man in the office. However, what you're doing is helping other musicians, and we're trying to raise the kitty so that we can either do another festival in the summer, because that was a lot of fun, and I'm going to try and find sponsorship to do it, because I think and again, if you've never seen the Grace Note Summer Music Festival, it's here on this page. When you're done this, you can do it in chunks over a week. Think of it like Netflix. You can sort of watch 30 minutes each day and sort of get through. It's about 4 hours long. And it's wonderful. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that coming in 2021, the All Things Must Pass. But yeah, thank you for that donation. We appreciate it. Looking forward to hearing some new music from our local musicians here. All right. One of my favorite songs. Here's the title track. Sunrise doesn't last all morning. A cloudburst doesn't last all day. Seems my love is up and has left you with no warning. It's not always gonna be this great. Pass away. The sunset doesn't last all evening. It's not always gonna be this great. All things must pass. All things must pass away. All things must pass. None of life's strings can last. So I must be on my way to face another day. Now the darkness only stays at night time. In the morning it will fade away. Daylight is good at arriving at the right time. It's not always gonna be this great. All things must pass. All things must pass away. All things must pass. All things must pass away. That song was premiered during the Get Back sessions. George played it. The Beatles had no idea what gem they had in front of them. And I'm so glad that George never recorded it for the Let It Be sessions or Get Back, that it stayed that album. And so was he, because it became the best-selling solo album by any Beatle at that point, and I think it's still even up there. I think it's even better than Band on the Run. So there you go. It is to me anyway. So anyway. I always think of my friends when I sing this song. I think of my friends. We get together and play this song, and I think, of course, think of Beck. My heart goes out to everyone who loved her, and yeah. Anyway, thank you for enjoying that. So, we've now done 3 sides of the record. Didn't that go by fast? Now we're hitting side 4. And side 4, oh, I did that song already. I wish I'd used that chart. Side 4 is quite an interesting assortment of songs. And it starts off with a nice jovial song called I Dig Love. And this is by my friends Chrys and Momo. Take it away, Chrys and Momo. Take it away.
I dig love.
I dig love too. Okay, I gotta know what was the character, the turtle that was in the corner of the room. It had to be like some cosplay thing, right? Because I know that those kids love that kind of stuff. Isn't that fun? Yeah, Dawn, you should send that to your daughter. See if she what she thinks of it. It's so much fun. I know. Staccato vibes yet swinging, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, are you having a good time, everybody? I'm just I checked my phone. I checked my phone while I was away, and I got a message from my good mate Don Draper, and he's just said, "Great show so far. PayPal link doesn't want to work for me at the Grace Notes website." So I'm not sure if if worse comes to worse, I just didn't want to have you send money directly to me because I want it to be separate. But you can send checks in, and you can talk to me and send me a message, and I can send you an address you can send a check to if you'd like. We're just not really set up yet for, highly advanced technological stuff yet. The tithe.ly is probably the easiest. The donate now button on Grace Notes Hamilton is the only way to go. So, and it's not PayPal. It's actually a tithe.ly thing. It's one that churches use to gather, to do their offerings. And we're able to designate it specifically to Grace Notes so we know exactly what's coming in. So, and if ever you make a donation, Pikachu or Pikachu? That's not Pikachu, is it? Anyway, yeah, let me know, because that was kind of fun. I liked the turtle. But and I liked Momo's swagger. I thought that was inspiring, and I love the sounds that those folks are able to create. So, and no worries. Like I said, there's always other ways around that. But thank you again for doing this and listening and just being here, which is great. So, all right. This next song I'm going to do a little differently than on the record. Not as rocky. I just felt I wanted to do a little bit different. So we'll sort of see how it goes.
Time when all of us must leave here. There's nothing Sister Mary can do will keep me here with you. There's nothing in this life that I've been trying could equal or surpass the art of dying. There'll come a time when all your hopes are fading, when things that seem so very plain become an awful pain, searching for the truth amongst the lying, and answered when you've learned the art of dying. But you're still with me. But if you want it, then you must find it. But when you have it, there'll be no need for it. There'll come a time when most of us return here, brought
back by our desire to see, to be a perfect entity, living through a million years of crying, until you've realized the art of dying. Can you believe me? Shall we loop? Let's loop, shall we? Oh, it's gonna get there, yeah. Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks, Debbie. Well, we're getting close to that bewitching time. You know how I said there were two versions of Isn't It a Pity? Well, I'm looking forward to sharing with you this version. And this is back to Grant Avenue. I have to apologize. My friend Chris Jamieson is not in this video a lot because of the sheer fact that his footage was lost that night, and we just didn't get a chance to retape it. So I'm sorry, Chris. Your playing was great on the track, which I'm very thankful for. And this is, again, celebrating two great records. We're going to celebrate heritage. In fact, Bob Bryden came today, to do this. So this was done today in the span of today. And I want to thank him for coming up here and being socially distant and doing the right things and coming to perform a song that he's done many times at many George shows that we've done. And I want to congratulate him. Hello, Chris. How are you? Chrisaline, good to see you. We really enjoyed I Dig Love. It was fabulous. Thank you so much for doing that. And anyway, so But so most of the video you're going to see is actually of our friend Bob Bryden. And this was one take. And we talked about how are we going to do this? Are we going to record your take first? Because we had the backings all done thanks to being at Grant Avenue and me doing stuff at home here. And then said, okay, well, should we film at the same time? I was kind of thinking, why don't we just get the take, and then if you would like to mime over it, I thought that'd be easier to edit. Well, you know what's a lot easier to edit? One take. He did this in one take. What you're watching is the video synced up that I recorded live with our great mic here, the good old Rode. He sounded phenomenal, just phenomenal, and got the take. It was one take. That's all we did. And I thankfully had another computer where we were taping and filming the rest of it. So you'll see a little bit of Michael, tiny bit of Chrys. I don't think you'll see me at all in this. I'm trying to remember. I don't think so. Maybe, you'll see me at the beginning, I think, and that's it. I'm not sure. But this is a nice way to, the penultimate song on the record, to go with a bang. This is Isn't It a Pity? Chrys Jamieson, Michael Scott, and Bob Bryden. Congratulations, Bob, on Heritage. Oops.
Isn't it a pity? Now isn't it a shame how we break each other's hearts, cause each other pain, how we take each other's love without thinking anymore, forgetting to give back. Isn't it a pity? Some things take so long, but how do I explain? There are too many people, can't see we're all the same. And because of all the tears, their eyes can't hope to see the beauty that surrounds them. Isn't it a pity?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man. One take. I was just like, I was rocking at the table. We did it in my front room, right? So it was like just rocking out and just, oh, it was so good. And I'm just like going, okay, this is all good. There's nothing I need to do here. Just riding the fader and just the performance. He rode the mic properly. It was just, wow. Yeah. And also I want to, again, thank Amy, but also thank Chrys and Michael for their fantastic work. And I had fun mixing, I have to say, and tracking. It was a lot of fun to prepare these songs for you. And to do a little bit of Wallace sound in honor of Phil Spector as well, do some of my guitar work. And happy to do it. So glad you enjoyed it, everybody. We're down to the last number here. And this one is a prayer. And I did a version of it also on Blue Suburban Skies. It's amazing how many songs actually of All Things Must Pass ended up on my Blue Suburban Skies album, because I just loved them so much and thought this one was appropriate. So here we go. I want to thank you all for coming. Grace Notes Hamilton, feel free to donate. If you can't, send me a message, and I'd love to give you other alternate ways to send money. I'd rather you not send money to me, but if you do, that's fine. But there's, let's use the proper channels. It's always good. Thank you so much for joining me on a Friday night. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you found something that you enjoyed, and that we'd like you to come back, like the page, subscribe. Also, I do have a page myself, Christopher Claus. Feel free to like that and subscribe. I'll be back with the Red Zone concert on Tuesday night, doing some fun and some playing. I will probably not be playing on Friday, so there will not be another show on Friday. It's my birthday this week, so I'm going to have some fun myself. So, but anyway, thank you so much for coming. Because of our late start, I'm just going to call this the last song for tonight. Thank you for hanging in there with the technical difficulties. Again, I've never experienced that before, so that was, interesting. So, thanks for coming. rise above this dealing. Help me, Lord, please, to love you with more feeling. At both ends of the road, to the left and the right, above and below us. Out and in, there's no place that you're not in. So won't you hear me, Lord? Help me, Lord, please, to rise a little higher. Help me, Lord, please, to burn out this desire. Help me, Lord, please, to feel the prayers we're sending. Help them, Lord, please, let them not be offending. At both ends of the road, to the left and the right, above and below us. Out and in, there's no place that you're not in. So won't you hear me, Lord? Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight and celebrating not one, but 2 albums. Woo woo. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being patient with the problems that we had tonight. Glad you enjoyed the songs. And again, I guess the cat's out of the bag. There will be a second Blue Suburban Skies, and the first track has already been released. So there you go. It's going to happen. And so, Jacques, I'll think of special deluxe editions to make just for you because you're my deluxe edition man. We have that in common. We love that. Thank you, Jacques. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Kevin. Jacques again, thank you. Thanks, Jackie, so much for your support. Don Draper. Yep. Oh, man. Thank you. Love you, brother. Folks, it's been a real pleasure to play for you tonight and to share some of my friends' great talents with you as well. And I want to thank all of them for performing and for putting videos together. You know, it's not as easy as it looks. It's really difficult to do. So I want to thank Chrys and Momo for doing a great job. I want to thank Dave Rave and Mark Foley and Mark as well for their great work on that lovely song. Thank you, Matthew Dezuta, Color Film, for your submission. And no Diddleys. No night is complete without, it will be incomplete without you. So the No Diddleys, thank you for your help. And of course, to be the penultimate artist, thank you, Bob Bryden. Your one take was inspiring today, artistically for me, and I thought it was great that you would do it on the day of your anniversary. So thank you for taking the time, and feel free to use it whenever you need to. I'm going to do a new mix on it as well, just to add some things. So. Thank you so much. As you can tell, it was a labor of love and all the tracking that went on with the tracks that we prepared. And thanks again, Amy, and of course to Bob Doige. Yeah, thank you, Alan. Yeah, outstanding. I tell you, you can't get this for free nowadays, So I appreciate your kindness, everyone. I appreciate you donating. Thank you for doing that. And I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday when you can donate to me. I'm just joking. But I do look forward to seeing you Tuesday on my YouTube channel, which is Christopher Claus. And you can search me and find me. And I'm glad you stuck with me because you can see why I love this record so much. It performs well. And I was so looking forward to this being a live show. And sad that it couldn't be. But, we did it, and thanks to you, you joined us, and we appreciate that as well. This will be up for about a week or so, I think. It might be longer. Again, if you've never seen the Grace Note Summer Music Festival, I really encourage you to tune in and to, like I said, pretend like it's like you're binging on Netflix. Do a half an hour a day, and you can get through it within a week. And there's some great artists. Chrys and Momo are there with their new band name, which I forget. I'm sorry, guys. The No Diddleys are on there too. Adam's on there with Sarah, his friend Sarah. His partner Sarah. And it's just great stuff. And I've left it up because it's just really good. I was totally blown away. So these are the musicians that we want to support and encourage. And there's tons of musicians out there. Anya, if you're still with us tonight, thank you for connecting with me. If you know local musicians who would like to get involved in this, or if they are struggling right now and need some support, that is kind of what we're here for. Obviously, not only financial, but I like to pray. I'm kind of a praying guy, and I always love to pray for people if they give me that privilege. So that's also a possibility too. So, folks, thank you again. We will see you Tuesday on the eve of my birthday, and we'll have fun on my YouTube channel. Anyway, God bless George. God bless the music that he left us. And love those around you. Take care of everyone. Treat each other really kindly, even those people that drive nasty and that don't use their signal when they change lanes and all that terrible stuff that drives us crazy, right? Be kind, be patient, love one another. Love covers a multitude of sins. We're going to get through this. We'll get through the pandemic. We will be on the other side, and we'll be able to get back to concerts where we can do this in person. Don't get me wrong, I love playing in my house, but there's a beautiful thing about getting together, amassing together a large congregation of people to make music and to listen to music. So anyway. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Debbie, I would love to play that, but I am really exhausted. And I think I'm done for the night. So, but I promise you, Debbie, on Tuesday night, I promise you I will play Love Can Change the World for sure. I would love to play that song. I love that you love it. And, I still believe it. I still believe. Thanks for the donations, everybody. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thanks again to my musician friends for saying yes to helping. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Thank you. And like I said, probably tomorrow sometime I'll put up a link saying, inviting you to download our version of My Sweet Lord, and we'd love for you to sing along to it, and then we'll add you into the video, make this cool video, and release it on my birthday. So we'll send it out on the 29th, and it'll be on my honest, just because of you everybody. Spin like George when you're home. It'll make you better. Make you a better person. And if you can find a copy of Heritage, find that and listen to it as well. In fact, we're going to leave. I'm going to leave and put Going to Oklahoma back on as we're heading out. Thanks again, Bob, for your work today. Gentlemen, Chris, Michael, man, Amy, all the artists, I'm reeling. So great. I'm going to watch this again. Hopefully you will too. Oh, wait. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. Cheers.